Another day, another Hollywood nut job showing their hypocrisy for the world to see. And if this surprises you, you simply have not been paying attention. This is what Hollywood is. These people are paid to pretend to be other people. And you know that someone has something to hide when they project as hard as people like James Gunn projects. Now, James Gunn is the formerly fired by Disney, then rehired by Disney director of Guardians of the Galaxy. Also now has been showing support for Gina Carano's firing by Disney. What a piece of garbage. This dude is as pathetic as they come. But in Hollywood and at Lucasfilm specifically, they believe that women need to shut up or fall in line. And that's exactly what has happened to Gina Carano. Gina Carano is actually a woman, a strong, empowered woman who's willing to speak her mind. And at Lucasfilm, they don't believe in that. They don't believe that women should have a voice unless that voice falls right in line with that narrative. And James Gunn supports that type of ideology. Of course he does. That's the Disney way right there. But you see this, James Gunn, rehired by Disney after scandal, likes tweet bashing Gina Carano after Disney fires her. And we're going to get into this. Now, it's funny because a report came out. Fox News reported that Gunn appears to approve of the online bashing that Carano faced on social media following her dismissal from Disney. Amid the online battle, a tweet that defended Gunn and knocked Gina Carano caught the attention of the filmmaker. OF don't drag James Gunn into this unfortunate trending topic. This lady, Olga K, wrote, celebrating Carano's firing. Gunn liked that tweet. Gunn appeared to unlike the tweet following Fox News report. The network noted that the representatives for Gunn did not respond for request for comment on their report. And then it said, following the dismissal from Disney in July 2018, Disney rehired Gunn in May of 2019 to once again direct Guardians of the Galaxy. And it kind of gets into all of that. But the true issue here is James Gunn supporting Gina Carano being fired. Men that represent Hollywood, men that represent the Walt Disney Company seem to really have a problem with women that have a different opinion. As a matter of fact, here's another one right here. Freddie Prinze Jr. Apparently, Freddie Prinze Jr. wants to slap Gina Carano. Do you think that Freddie Prinze Jr. could handle Gina Carano? If we saw these two get in the octagon, what do you think would happen? But of course, this is this typical male mentality in Hollywood to disrespect women, to threaten to slap them if they fall out of line. Seems pretty toxic if you ask me. Isn't that a word that the Hollywood elites like to use? Toxic, misogyny, all of these things, sexist. And yet here you have Freddie Prinze Jr. and so many others seeing a woman having an opinion, and they imply that they want to slap that woman because that woman stepped out of line. You don't step out of line from the white male Hollywood mentality, Gina Carano. That's what Freddie Prinze Jr. is trying to say. Again, do you really think he could handle her? We both know the answer to that. But this is Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. The more they project, the more that they virtue signal, the more that they preach how much they love and respect women, you know that they are hiding something. It's the Joss Whedon male feminist mentality right there. And we all know that they have something to hide. So you have James Gunn supporting Gina Carano's firing. You have Freddie Prinze Jr. implying that he would like to slap her because she stepped out of line. You have so many other of these Hollywood elites and a lot of these YouTube shills just celebrating the fact that a strong woman was fired for having a different opinion. That sounds like Gina Carano's post hit a little too close to home, and now they're very intimidated. That's the Disney way. That's the Disney mentality. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Lucasfilm is truly a horrific company. Disney is a horrific company, and Hollywood is a terrible place, and terrible people are all over it, and you cannot get away from it. And the more good people show up like Gina Carano, the more they're going to try to run them out of town, because there is no room for a woman with her own opinion in Hollywood. It's all about falling in line and having the right narrative. That's it. It's just like, what's her name? the woman that praised Harvey Weinstein, that famous actress. Can't even think of her name right now. She's a famous actress, and I can't even think of her name. I'll put it up here on the screen right now. But she called Harvey Weinstein a god. Okay, she called him a god.
My agent, Kevin Uvain, and God, Harvey Weinstein. The Punisher. Old Testament, I guess.
These are the Hollywood people right here. Do you remember all of those Hollywood people that praised Harvey Weinstein for all of these years as this great human, yet they have a problem with Gina Carano? Are you kidding me right now? This is Hollywood. Don't listen to these people. They are bad people and they hate your guts. Again, I can deal with them hating my guts if they could just shut up about it. But no, they have to continue to just trash people publicly over and over again. It is unbelievable. If you succeed in Hollywood, there is a very good chance you're a terrible person. And you've succeeded at being a terrible person. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo did lose money, by the way. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Disney, and we will talk to you later.